Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and tonight I'm going to play a new game called Of Ash and Steel. Now, if you're thinking you've seen that game on this channel before, you'd be correct. I had a little try at the demo when it was available and I liked what I saw. So I bought the game and now I'm going to play it. And you're all welcome to join me. I am aware this game's had a bit of a mixed reception. The release was delayed twice. Once by a couple of weeks, the second time by about 3 or 4 hours on the very day itself. Yeah, literally they were about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away from release when they had to announce that due to a technical reason they had to delay release for a little while they sorted something out. I don't know what happened. Maybe they'd uploaded the wrong version to Steam and hadn't uploaded the latest release version, or it could have been something else. Anything. Now this meant that I was going out that evening anyway, so instead of getting to buy the game and download the game and spend half an hour or so wishing to enjoy it and then needing to go out and thinking about it all evening, instead I got to buy the game when I got home and enjoy it uninterrupted, and it didn't spoil my evening out at all. I got to play Space Hulk and Oathsworn. It was great. So I have tweaked the settings already. Main thing I did in the settings is I turned off motion blur. I adjusted the audio levels because the default audio levels were a bit low. Voices were down at something like 25%. I mean, master volume was at 50%, so I've changed that so that you should all be able to hear things quite well. I checked the controls to make sure none of them conflicted with my recording hotkeys. And now I'm going to briefly check everything's recording okay. It all looks good so far. This is our hero Tristan, and this is probably the best we're going to see him looking for quite some time. I might have to see, his beard's looking a bit thin there, isn't it? As is his hair. It would be nice. Shader quality can only be low or high. It's only got 2 settings. Shadow quality is normal. Well, normal's got to be good enough, hasn't it? Lighting quality, can't be that. Texture filtering, could that be it? Who knows? Either way, my old computer is towards the lower end of the technical requirements of this game, so I probably shouldn't fiddle with the settings too much. Now, apart from the... can't remember exactly how many hours I put into the demo, what do I know about this game? I know that a lot of people are saying this game is very similar to a series of older games called Gothic. There was Gothic 1, 2, I think there was even a Gothic 3, there might have even been some expansions. I haven't played any of the Gothic games yet because they've been on my mind, but a remake of the first Gothic game was coming out soon, so I held off a bit waiting for that, and in the meantime, this glorious game has arrived. This is our hero, Tristan. He's a young cartographer, that is to say, a maker of maps. He's no great hero, although he may become one over the course of this story. And I think it's best to just dive straight in. Before clicking the new game button, however, I'd like to say saves from the demo won't have carried over. The developers have said there's a different save system. That's a shame. I liked being able to save the game and load the game when I needed to. If there's some kind of checkpoint system in now, Or maybe it's the folder the save games are stored in. It could be something technical. I don't know what's going to be different. But I do know that the developers recently claimed that we will be able to customize Tristan's appearance. I do not know if that will be a one and done thing at the beginning of the game, or if it will be more like the hairdressers and the barbers in the recent Witcher games, or the magic mirror in Larian's games like Divinity Original Sin 2 or Baldur's Gate 3. I do not know if we'll be able to customize his look in-game, or if it'll just be a beginning thing. Additionally, I played enough of the demo that I'm kind of used to him looking like this, really. So let's just see what happens. The game does use hunger and thirst as mechanics, and at least in the demo, those would continue to build up while menus were open. So I may need to, save before extended menu times, or look at the menus in between episodes and decide what we're going to do. If this is anything like the demo, his equipment here on the main screen will change as we progress through the game. Currently he's got some very fancy items, some kind of gambeson that is quartered blue and, could we call that a sort of russet colour? I mean, that's more mauve than blue, isn't it? And he's got a glorious sword with gems in the hilt. He is no mighty swordsman, he is a scholar, and we will see how his adventure unfolds. Let's go. Story mode is for you if you're interested in the stories of Greyshaft and his people, but find classic mode a little too challenging. Enemies are significantly weaker in this mode, and the survival aspect plays a minimal role. Enemies are much weaker than your character. Hunger, thirst and fatigue barely affect your character, and your character cannot be seriously wounded. Classic. Enemy strength is as originally designed. Hunger, thirst and fatigue have negative effects on your character. Enemies can seriously wound your character. Classic mode immerses you fully in the world of Greyshaft. Enemies are ferocious and your character can barely stand on his own 2 feet, to begin with. Let's hope. You'll need to keep a close eye on your vitals, because you won't want to find yourself in the middle of a forest at night, hungry, tired, and with no hope of salvation. And Greyshaft. Enemy strength and your character's strength are as originally designed. Okay. Implying our character's strength may not be as originally designed in Classic. Critically low hunger, thirst, or fatigue levels can kill your character. Additional rewards for this difficulty level. Greyshaft mode is like Classic mode with extra heat. This mode is perfect for you if you're an experienced RPG player and are always looking for a challenge in the games you play. Death lurks around every corner, and ignoring your vitals can be fatal, but you'll be rewarded for your courage with extra experience. Now, in the demo, finding anything to drink at all was incredibly challenging, difficult, and rare. And since I'm recording this playthrough, I'd rather not have a character die of dehydration while I'm checking my skill menu and deciding where to put skill points, okay? So I think I'm going to go with Classic. I'm an experienced RPG player, but not an experienced Gothic player. My only Gothic experience has been playing the demo for this game. And I must admit, I didn't see a vast abundance of Goths, Visigoths, Vandals and Huns, so I didn't see the fall of the Roman Empire. And it wasn't particularly very Germanic either. But let's dive in and have some fun anyway.
For centuries, the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most: peace, order, and a single faith. The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Well, that can't be a good sign now, can it?
Tristan! Tristan! You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Alive it is, then.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Greyshaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Miordan system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order? Armour, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Sirdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Someone's busy hammering on the side of that house there. Presumably some kind of repair.
What are you reaching for, you clod? Bring those here.
Hey, be careful.
How many times do I have to tell you? Where's Jonak? Anyone seen Jonak?
Flog the hide off you for that.
So, here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? Medez.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip. And come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this order business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Those veins on his mate's arm make him look a lot older than his face.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now. If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gellert,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbour.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mjordan way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
I think he might know which end to hold.
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you
right.
get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honourable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Master Wilbert seemed a
Those
bit
clouds don't bode well,
edgy.
Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Greyshaft isn't going
Itchy
anywhere.
feet,
Not
eager to depart.
possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The light. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out.
I might have to raise the voice levels slightly. This intro at the docks has given me slight, ever so slight, Expedition 33 vibes. A game I have seen but not played because I hate quick time events and I'm not particularly fond of JRPGs either. Which is a shame, because otherwise I could have really enjoyed it. It does look gorgeous. And we're headed off to another load screen, so it's got to be something serious. Yep. Those dots have stopped circling. Something's going on. I've just got to trust everything's going smoothly. Hey, a different load screen. Something's happening. Feeling strong and daring? Head for the Greyshaft Arena. It's a great place to earn some gold and rare items. Yeah, we probably can't afford that. Okay. Look. Load screen says 0%, but it's not as bad as the Bard's Tale 4 load screens, which could go on for over a quarter of an hour. Let's just keep fingers crossed and hope it doesn't get that bad. So, it will be interesting to see how Tristan's adventure pans out. Of course, you know, he's just a lowly ship's crewman. Well, a little more than that. He's like a consultant. I did find it interesting that his master seemed to be eager to be away. Presumably he had work to get back to, but there might have been another reason. He may have been uncomfortable around the soldiers. Perhaps. And Tristan does claim to have had some military experience, although he's probably blathering and trying to blag it. Well, dots are circling. It's something, at least. 40% already, straight up from nothing. Well, that's a great start. And if we keep going a bit longer, we should be there. And as my computer is towards the bottom end, I don't mind it taking a little while for everything to load in and make sure it's all good and proper. And if we have to look at a load screen a little bit longer, that's fine by me. And 95, nearly there. Yeah. Someone's used this place before. We've made land. Soldiers are ashore. Presumably ours. And we see hints of the sky at the top of the great cliffs overhead. Down beneath the cliffs it is now daylight. And Tristan looks like he's having a bad time. Interaction. There are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Greyshaft, Greyshaft being just the island, not the world itself. From starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. Or throwing up against some rocks. Well, someone's been seasick.
Oh, cartographer! What do you think of Greyshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact colour of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Right. We have a new quest. And are feeling rather green by the look of it. Okay, we cannot move the camera.
Go on. Don't be scared.
There we go. I had to
Run
right
off.
click to be able to rotate it. Let's meander. I'm not going to speak to that fellow just yet.
Can't see Tucht in a fog like this.
For now, we've made land, which means these men don't need our expertise in deciphering the maps we created. Now, Tristan has crafted his maps using a different system that most people here are not familiar with. This means that he is, well, it means other people are going to have trouble understanding his maps, and he might actually have trouble understanding maps other people have made if he's got his head wrapped up around this one system. Oh, let's go speak to this fellow over here. He looks important, doesn't he?
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
Oh, I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand.
I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in the starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
Oh,
I see
no.
that. Look closer. The sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
I'm not going to mock his speech impediment. All right. Steady on now, you know.
All right. Got it? You have no time for me. I'm on my way out.
Wait. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
What do you mean?
I want to make this poor man tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me that brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness.
All right, I'll fetch it for you.
Well, we'll see what we can do. We've got something to do. And I wonder if that means our hunger, thirst and fatigue are locked currently.
What?
Oh, right, yeah, I was going to, audio. Voices. We'll go 130. See if that helps.
A sorry sight.
I can probably dip the music a little as well.
Why's everything sway?
Calm yourself, man!
I can't calm myself.
Hello. Do you know where?
You're the cartographer, right?
This morning I was.
You have it rough, cartographer.
Well, maybe a little rougher than you. Are you hiding here to smoke?
Can't smoke in front of the others. It's all, give me a hit, Squid. Share with us, Squid. And I'll only have enough rut main for a few more.
Why do they call you Squid?
Why Squid?
Stinger nose. Where does anyone get their nicknames? Squids don't smoke, I don't think.
No, but they spew out dark clouds. What's Rutmane?
What's Rutmane?
What Titan did you fall off of? It's what we smoke on Greyshaw. We were the first, and we taught the whole kingdom the habit.
We? Are you from Greyshaw?
This morning I was.
Why didn't you stock up on Rutmane before we left the starter?
Think you're so clever, do you? Haven't heard that it's banned from a starter to basalt, then?
No, I didn't know that. Why is it banned?
That's enough, asker of questions. Let me smoke on my native shore in peace.
Sure. And I'll tone down the music slightly. Hey, it's a new game, still getting used to things. Okay, we'll go 60. 65. No, just stick 60 for combat music as well. There we go.
Nothing's likely to change.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Gotta go.
A sorry sight.
Alright, let's head back this way. Meander past Sirdar. And go look for the physician's trunk.
Yes! 3 bottles
Hello.
of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...?
Well, let's just take everything for now. And head back this way. We might not be the only people interested in this brandy.
This is nothing in comparison.
What a thick
Hold on, you're the cartographer, right? Tristan. That's what I heard the orderman call you.
Well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Rower. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your night's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all. Don't go thinking I'm just a no-good drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart. and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right. And the noise in my head stops. What I wouldn't give for even a drop. Sorry, damn it all.
Here, look, found some alcohol in a chest. How much can I give him? If I can give him 1 bottle, that's fine.
Here, I found some alcohol in a chest.
Truly,
If I give him all 3, that's a problem.
praised. Oh, sweet relief.
Is 1 going to be enough for you?
It'd
Just
better.
fine. Like I said, I'm not a drunk. Just need to soothe my heart a bit when the weather's foul. That's all.
Be well then.
Hang on,
Right.
hang on. You'll be working with the navigator, right? Let's give the other bottle to him. Loves his drink, he does. He won't say no.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
It's you,
I don't think I should.
Take care.
Although perhaps there'll be a reward in it for me. Is the navigator around? Might as well have a quick look for him while we're at it. Well, I don't see him anywhere. Unless that's him there with the bottle.
Hey. What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you. The Order's navigator, right? Not exactly. I'm a cartographer. Art knows the same thing.
Not exactly. Can't be easy being a cabin boy.
Not easy being a deck boy. It sure isn't. Everyone thinks I'm just some stupid kid. Bring this, hold that, clean up here, move that thing there. I am strong, you know. I can board a ship alone anytime. Nobody believes me. Everyone only laughs when I say that. You could try and prove your worth somehow. How exactly? Beat someone up? The skipper gave me a whipping and locked me up in the latrine to lick it clean for a month. Hey, can you help me out?
The latrine licking?
Not that. Help me prove my worth. Let's fight.
Are you serious?
Well, oh
Shut
no.
yourself too early, navigator. It won't hurt. We'll just fling some sticks around for show, and that's it. Give me a hand, pretty please. You really want me to spend my whole life as a lover here?
Fine. Where are those sticks?
Don't you have any? Well, you've already agreed to help, so you might as well go find them.
Oh, great. Hey, look, do you want an apple?
Want an apple? Sure. Thank you, navigator. Don't take it personally, all that stuff about cleaning up after you. Don't worry, I won't.
Have you been to Greyshaft before?
Just once. My pa brought me here when I was very young. We lived in a village. I remember there was a huge fish skeleton there. I also remember going fishing with some local folk. 2 men on the older side. I think their names were Vive and Nalev. But yes, not a care in the world.
Right. Hey, how's your work going here?
How's your work going here? I've been working my arse off. Who do you think's been cleaning up after you this whole time?
Alright,
7,
fair
that's
enough.
some shame.
Yeah. Sorry. I had no idea that would happen.
What
It's
have you
fine.
done, Tristan?
Must be tough being a seasick navigator.
Cartographer.
That's what I said.
Ah, that's what you've done. Puking up all over the place. Got it. Right, I'd better get going. Don't particularly fancy for throwing some sticks around pretending to fight, but look, this man's already drinking heavily, alright?
What?
Looks like I don't get to see a navigator, and that's probably just fine. And I think that beginning of a silvery white bar at the top of our life bar is probably experience points.
Do you have them?
Yeah, I got the brandy.
Yep, got the brandy.
There were only 2 bottles in the chest.
Some filthy dog probably nicked one and drank it.
Yeah,
All right,
probably.
Cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
Yeah. Wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some fresh air should kick in quickly.
Are we levitating above him or something weird? Oh. Well, we drank something. Got a circle going round, and that's just fine. Then again, yeah, not ideal.
That was quite a performance, Tristan. Are you alright?
I don't know what happened. The physician gave me some sort of concoction. Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh air? Well, yeah. Must have given you an emetic.
Yeah.
He loves playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty, so he did help you, in a way, even if it wasn't very pleasant. You're feeling better now, right?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes.
Well,
Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an order knight. So answer truthfully.
well, I'd help you fight them off. I mean, Tristan's not that experienced as a warrior. I'd try and stay out of the way. He is a scholar. A bargain? No, we'll go with I'd take care of the wounded for now.
I'll take care of the wounded. I'm sure there wouldn't be many willing to help them in the middle of a fight. But I would, at least.
One help you. You were ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
Well, I shit myself. If they're denying me access to the privy, put up a fight, knives at my throat, not a good idea. I'd play along, I suppose. I'd try and buy some time, play the fool. I mean, he looks like he could be a bit of a wally. I'd try and buy some time. So that maybe a friend would come looking for me, wonder why I've been so long, you know.
Try and buy some time. Helping them wouldn't be an option. I'd just be killed. But you never know.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
Okay, should have kept a bottle back for him then, maybe. Not particularly sure where he is. But there's someone over here we could go and see.
Fucking filthy creatures!
Alright.
Shit! I'll crush you with my bare hands! What do you want?
What are you yelling about?
What's it to you? Leave me alone.
All right. It's just that the knights are on a secret mission, and here you are shouting loudly enough to be heard on the other islands.
Hey, shouting, am I? We unloaded some of the provisions from the ship, and had barely put them on the ground when these pests spawned. And
What pests?
those blight-blasted bugs. Fecking insects. If they tear through all our food, I'll be flogged for certain.
Alright, do you want me to try and shoo him away?
Do you want me to try and shoo them away? I guess I could stomp on them, or...
No, I already tried that. The quartermaster walloped me good for disturbing everyone. I know what you can do. How's about you squash them all for me? Give them a good thrumping.
How would I don't even have a weapon.
What do you need weapons for? Squash those bastards underfoot. Just rid me of this plague, for seven's sake.
Alright, hey, you happen to have a cudgel? Nobody's got a wooden leg.
Do you happen to have a cudgel?
Oh, I asked him to deal with the bugs, and he asked for a cudgel. Help out first, and maybe then try asking for things.
Right, you old codger, I'll give it a try. Don't know where these bugs are. Suppose if I just walk around, I'll get them all eventually. So it feels as if I don't have much control over the audio levels. Altering them doesn't seem to drastically change the volume one way or another. Let's go 150 and drop these down to 50. See if that makes a significant difference. I don't see any insects. They should be near the food, shouldn't they? And where's the food? You know, I could ask this lad to help stomp on bugs. He'd probably like that. Oh, okay. Any more? I mean, I definitely saw the size of that thing. Probably shouldn't pick these things up. Aha! I don't know how many there are. That might almost be it. Let's see if I can find one or two more. That may very well be all three.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks good.
Also, we haven't identified the navigator yet, and he should be around here somewhere. Probably this chap who seems to be looking at a map, to be honest. We are racking up those experience points nicely, though.
The bugs are dealt with.
Oh, lad, may the seven hear your words. There's another plague may come. In any case, thank you. Perhaps now I can get some rest.
Hey, about that club.
Do you happen to have a cudgel?
Oh, yes, sure. Give me a moment. You can take... just take this one.
Your leg? Are you pulling up?
Thought
Is this
so.
a jest?
What? It's heavy solid wood. Hit it, toss it around. Nothing alarm it.
Alright, well, hope you manage. Have you got a crutch or something? Oh, that looks rough. Okay. Well, we've got a club here, so let's just... Well, I call it a club. It's not really. Yeah. We got our... Okay, got some nice stamina. Got to work on the rest. Skills. That's going to take some time. Let's speak to this fellow.
Whoa, what?
He's not a navigator? Okay then. And if I speak to the physician, he might give me another weapon and then we can have a mock fight with the lad. Who might get carried away and beat us up a bit. Or it could be a combat tutorial. One disaster incoming.
Why is he wearing that jacket?
Oh.
How goes it?
I'm ready apparently.
I'm ready. Let's go, navigator.
Uh-oh.
I'll rip your head off.
You're a cartographer. You can barely hold a weapon, and it's a wooden leg. But don't let that intimidate you. Watch your enemies, note their actions, mind your stamina and the environment, so we don't want to hit the other people. Try wearing out your opponent. It's easier to beat them when they're tired. The same goes for you too. It would be best to find a good teacher if you intend to survive, that is. We got an attack, a block, and a dodge. Bloody hell, mate. Okay, steady on. We can't heavy attack, okay? Sorry, mate.
What'd you draw your weapon for?
Let's not take any of his stuff. Yeah, reclaim your weapon.
How goes it?
Right, how did that go?
Well, come on, trash. The whole crew will respect me now.
I mean, I beat the living shit out of you, but you gave me quite a pounding first. Okay. Now, let's try and find this navigator. Let's hope he's not flying anywhere.
Cartographer, it's about time.
Yeah? What do you need? I was told you were expecting me.
Had your fill already? I thought you'd still be in the head, shivering. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was
Exactly, we're on land now.
Cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wedge. This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps too.
If we don't change course, we're going to hit a countercurrent. You have a spot to the north of here with more waves than usual marked on your map. The course to the east is more scenic. We can walk. I need more time to think. I believe this one I picked when I played the demo and it didn't work so well. So I'll go with this one instead.
The course to the west is shorter. If we go around that side of the island, we'll reach the port in the least time possible.
Which would help us a lot, considering we're short on supplies and the crew's in bad shape. You're right, Tristan.
You know, I will go with this one after all.
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship.
Not bad.
Exactly.
Not bad at all. You certainly know your stuff when you're not throwing up everywhere.
All right.
Did you come to be a cartographer anyway?
Well, bad luck. I wanted to challenge myself. I was naturally drawn to it. I'm not afraid of hard work. Because it pays well. I'm not sure, to be honest. Well, we do know he uses he's been using the Mayoran system, which is more accurate, so I think he likes the challenge of using this little used system. So we'll go with that.
I wanted to challenge myself. In a starter, they say cartography takes a lot of different skills.
Hey, I see. Alright, go report back to your captain.
Fair enough.
Well done, cartographer.
And we are gaining more ability points. We got a 6, a 7, and 3 5s. These are all, I think, the world sense involves things that we can do in the world. It's like achievements in game rather than out of game. And they are secret until we discover them. Let's go search out the captain then. And maybe gain a few more ability points into the bargain. You wanted to see me?
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow. I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. Seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
So, you taught that deck boy a lesson, Tristan. Keep up the good work. Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
Ooh, this requires insight of 7, which we clearly don't have yet. Oh well. We probably had the opportunity to raise it to 7 during those conversations, but I'm not sure quite which options would have been best suited for that. Have you been to the 5th island?
Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes, several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. Not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the church's. They send a galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. All the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Greyshaft.
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Why did we sail to Greyshaft, Gellert?
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sailed to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reached its shores safely.
Uh-huh.
The crew will replenish the stores of fresh water, and you'll sail back to the starter. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I
Fair
thought
enough.
we were speaking freely.
Yeah.
No titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
I wonder if restarting the game will apply any changes I've made to audio settings. I suppose I'll find that out later on. Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
For a long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from New York. I was still very young. I'd managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to a starter. This fox spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes.
Ah,
He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
mate, he was probably a
There's no
stowaway.
one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care.
Sounds like Tristan might feel a bit hollow, might feel that there's not enough people really on his side looking out for him. So why then did he go into making maps? Did he think that was something special he could do, but other people could not? Well, it was lovely talking to you.
Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll really lie down. Wait, now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep. Do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning. Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake. That won't be necessary. I had meant to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
What a wet night. Almost looked like Tristan had a wooden leg of his own there. That bodes trouble. Yeah, that was a pun, a terrible one. Yeah, this is not called Harold for a reason. Not sure what reason, but now when swords strike together, sparks can fly, but it's quite rare. And they're nowhere near that big. So I would presume those blades may have some kind of magical property to them. Bloody hell, Tristan, this looks terrible. Yeah. He's performing some kind of Legio Expedita. In other words, he's going to do a runner. Magic is afoot. Well, the ships are goner. And so are most of the warriors, to be honest. That axe is a metal haft. Either that or it's all crafted from some kind of carbon fibre thing, or even just wood. But it looked like the whole thing was metal with a bit of hide wrapped around the haft to make it more comfortable to grip. Not an ideal weapon. Tristan, mate, looks like you banged your head. And that's probably the least of your worries right now. You're likely to end up with more minor wounds than minor victories under your belt. These wounds slightly lessen your combat capabilities, but they heal on their own in time. Do note that if you get another minor wound while wounded, your injuries will worsen and become a serious wound, which might be harder to remove. Who said that? I don't think that was us.
One almighty.
One almighty indeed, Tristan. Well, it looks like that old salt won't be needing his peg leg back after all, wherever he's got to. That cabin boy won't... Well, his victory was short-lived, wasn't it? Not as if he even had a victory. I mean, at this point, everyone seems to be absolutely destroyed. Can I No, wait. I don't think I can remember if there's a sneaky option, but right now there appear to be no survivors.
This is our physician. Or was.
He'll stammer and stutter no more.
What a nightmare.
Indeed.
Cartographer! Cartographer!
Sirdar!
Hey, you alright? You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right,
It was.
Cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right.
I mean, that arrow
Couldn't be
looks pretty
better.
serious.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned. We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, you need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
Bloody hell.
Appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise
Indeed.
you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this night. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
Perhaps that's true. Well, we know where the physician is. And our minor injury does seem to be healing.
Aha! One ball's still intact. But just one.
Oh, that can't be good. Look, I will take it back to the knight.
I can manage.
If we can patch him up, he can protect us from whatever that horrific thing is.
Here.
Did you find it? My hero. Ah, I feel better already. Thank you, Tristan. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving. The Order's headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
Ah, they're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's two of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, one's an easy target, but two's trouble. So
We'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. Sticking out of that scum over there.
Well, let's find something for ourselves as well. Just in case we can. We probably can't. I mean, Serdar's a warrior. He can look after us once he's recovered. And he's had a healing potion, so, you know, he might be in slightly better state than us. Now, it's not saying much, mind you. We want to be careful here, because there's something nasty up there. It snarled at us. I think there might be a... Ooh, that fire's blocking our way. I wonder if it'll go down after we've fetched the blade. I'm just on a quick look round in case there is something for us to grab. Doesn't really seem to be the case, and I think I might know why. But that's only because I played the demo. Ooh. Things are not going well for this expedition. So far we know there's a message and a man we need to take it to.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T.
That'd be the Uncle Tibor, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's go help the knight.
Potion? How?
Clearly it wasn't enough, and that arrow was rather more serious than it looked. And we've had some time to sit and think things through and recover. The dead man's just over there.
The letter.
We tried to help
He
him.
said that the order would help me get home.
Now, I have a bit of an issue now, in that my feeling is that the majority of the game is going to be set on this here island. And our motivation is to get off the island. Therefore, situations will need to be contrived to keep us on the island for as long as possible, until we finally wish to remain here. Might be nice to see this wound recover. Oh, another 5 minutes? That's quite a while, isn't it? So, we're well on our way to level 2, at which point we'll have some points to spend. And in terms of skills, I'm just going to briefly... 8 dexterity, 8 insight, 8 strength. So strength, dexterity, insight. We could hit the strength first, but maybe there's no rush. Let's just concentrate on getting out of here and hope that furry fiend doesn't jump us. Although somehow I don't think that will be an issue, as we are about to discover.
Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary, Hello there.
Oh, thank the one. Please help me. We
That didn't go too well. Probably looters coming to the beach to take what they can from the bodies. And we are not in a great state. That's... let's call that dried blood because it looks suspiciously like ink. And our shirt's gone. Well, at least he's wrapped us up so we won't catch cold. Or get too damp. Wherever we're going, he seems to want us there alive. Or he's planning on eating us. In which case he may still want to keep us rather fresh. But for now, we can assume we've been rescued. And cleaned up as well.
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My
Good
name's
question.
Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nearest. You from the capital?
Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left of pieces to pick up with the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not...
Probably.
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already be crab-food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially
yeah.
when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then, I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
Alright, let's go open the chest. And take the lock. And he did say make ourselves presentable, so here we go. We've got some old trousers. Chafes in all the places. Sounds rough. An old shirt, a miraculous beast, lets in the rain and the wind, and yet you're somehow always sweating like a pig in it. Right. And a dented sword. Better at bashing than slicing. Probably pretty true. Oh, that toned down significantly. Okay, well, tell you what. We're going to head out soon and see this old man. But for now, I reckon I should end the episode here. And we can head on outside and make our introductions. Oh, that save is quite handy. In the next episode. I'll say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone. See you all soon.